The rule of law is both an outcome and an enabler of peace and sustainable development. And this, I think, IDLO realizes in practice that it is a critical interlinkage, and it's extremely well embedded in your new strategic plan. We know that investments in women are consistently included in peace process, that are consistently included in the peace process and in political decision makers are investments in peace. And then this is likewise true for all the marginalized communities or those facing discrimination, including young people. But these are not just instrumental arguments. They are first and foremost arguments about human rights, about the right to participate, the right to voice, and to equality, and bridging societal divides and fostering inclusive, rights-based approaches are essential to building and sustaining peace. So such approaches require equitable access to social services, inclusive and just institutions, the rule of law and access to justice, the functioning of grievance mechanisms, and again, the sustained efforts to foster social cohesion, which is why, and I think the strategic plan makes a very strong case, we must rally around the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development as a cornerstone for the long-term prevention to address drivers of fragility and root causes of conflict. It is also not surprising that the Secretary General's Peacebuilding Fund is frequently called upon to support the strengthening of the rule of law. And overall, I can say that in the area of rule of law and human rights related initiatives, we have just in the past 3 years approved over some $90 million. And we have seen since 2015 quite a significant increase in demand for this very important sector that you are so ably pushing forward. And as many of the speakers refer to, lack of funding for rule of law interventions, lack of funding for access to justice, which many of the previous speakers referred to, is one of the critical challenges identified also in the Secretary General's report as part of the critical challenges for peace building.